That's perfectly fine. We're gonna see Self-Destruct. YouTube, today we are going to be using the Kommo-o Yveltal team for one last time on the channel. Make sure, if you haven't already, to check out the previous video where this team had a very strong showcasing. And of course, if you want to grab this team, make sure you do so. There's a rental code here, as well as in the pastement down below in the description, alongside my Twitch channel, my Twitter, my Instagram. Make sure you follow me on my other social medias and come hang out. But otherwise, of course, be sure to keep your eyes out, because there's actually going to be a team builder for all Baek battle teams from now on, and this team will be no exception. That should be releasing early next week. But yeah, make sure you keep an eye out for that. But otherwise, if you haven't already, leave a like down below and leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. But otherwise, let us get started and play some games. All right, we got Q here. Yveltal mirror. All right. Yveltal, Incineroar, Tapu Fini, Sakataka, Landers, and Rillaboom. This actually looks pretty scary because there's a lot of things that could go absolutely wrong here, and that Yveltal is a really scary Pokemon. The question is, what do I want to go here? Because I'm not too sure. I definitely want to go my own Yveltal. The Fini is actually pretty scary if I don't have Rillaboom to check it. There is also double Intimidate. It's kind of weird because Stack Attack is generally a good answer, or at least not a good but decent answer to Yveltal most of the time. Foul Play is going to do way too much damage though. There's double Intimidate, and the Fini's scary, and even Rillaboom's a little bit terrifying, so Stack Attack probably stays behind. There can even be Body Press from their Stack Attack, so I think I have to go the same four again. This is probably going to be another drawn out one, I think, with Yveltal, Incineroar, lead seems okay. Because if they lead Fini, I just go hard into Rillaboom, so that's okay. And then Kommo back. I think I'm going to have to rely on Kommo a lot. Get rid of the Fini is probably the biggest priority if they bring Fini. And then set up Iron Defenses on Kommo. Keep it behind the Substitute, protect it from the Yveltal. And that's how I'm going to win. Because otherwise, they don't really do too much damage to my team unless they have set up with Sword Stance on Incineroar, the Landers, or Rillaboom. I think Incineroar gets Sword Stance, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. Incineroar Yveltal lead against Incineroar Yveltal. Okay. So unfortunately, no parting shot here. Otherwise, I would love to click it right here. We go hard. Yeah, we just U-turn here. Yeah, we click U-turn into the Yveltal, and I guess we click Snarl. Slow down this team a little bit, because I don't need damage on Incineroar. So yeah, we'll go for the U-turn. We're gonna see the Yveltal retreat immediately into the Tapu Fini. That's fine, yeah. That's fine. Let's see if they click Fake Out. I don't think they could click Fake Out on Yveltal. I think they're probably gonna U-turn a parting shot here, but let's see. It's gonna be Fake Out actually. Into Yveltal. That's actually perfectly fine. I get Rillaboom in very safely, so this actually ends up working, and I threaten a Wood Hammer into the Tapu Fini slot immediately. And no, there's not really a good switch in for my opponent that isn't Incineroar, which is already out. So this is actually pretty good for me right off the bat. So I'll go into Rillaboom here. Wonder if Fini has Protect. Could be the case. I'm gonna go for Oblivion Wing into the Incineroar, and I guess the question is, do I want to double up the Incineroar, or do I want to just go for the Wood Hammer right away? Like, I could Fake Out, but I mean, Fini's worst case is Madness here, and I don't think Fini should stay in. Yeah, I'm just gonna double up the Incineroar. I might as well. Yeah, they're gonna swap here, which is fine. I mean, Wood Hammer would have done a lot of damage. Like, into Landers, that would have done a ton of damage, but that's okay. It's not a terrible trade-off here, because this position actually allows me to get in Kommo into next to Incineroar potentially, and I get some chip into the Incineroar, and I get to find out if it's Assault Vest or not based on this damage. Let's see, or whether it's especially defensive or not. Doesn't look like Assault Vest. Okay, looks especially defensive. Doesn't look like Assault Vest. Cool. So that's fine. I can go for a Oblivion Wing here, or I could Foul Play Protect. Foul Play Protect does not seem like a bad option. The thing is, I think Incineroar is going to Parting Shot / U-turn out into Fini, and I want Rillaboom not on the field. So Let's go for Foul Play in a Landorus, and let's swap here into Kommo-o. The reason we want to go Kommo-o is because we don't want to go Incineroar and Intimidate the Landorus to weaken the power of our Foul Play. We want the damage from Foul Play here. This punishes the Sword Stance if it's Sword Stance. It's, yeah. So we'll go for Foul Play. We're faster than our Landorus, actually. Okay. It's Special Landorus. Okay. Sludge Bomb into Kommo-o. Poison's kind of unfortunate. That's actually really unfortunate. Parting Shot into Yveltal is okay. So if this is Feeny, I go hard Rillaboom and I click Foul Play. Or I could go hard Incineroar. Hard Incineroar probably seems safer. So we'll see. There is the top of Feeny. And I wish that Messy Terrain was up earlier. This is bad because I'm taking residual damage. It depends on the Yveltal set though. If it's not a Self-Vest Yveltal, I should be able to beat it with my own Yveltal in a 1v1 fashion. But otherwise, it's going to be really tough to handle that Yveltal on my opponent's side. I'm going to go for Foul Play here into Landorus. It gets a good amount of damage off no matter what. And we're going to go hard into Rillaboom, I think. I was thinking about Incineroar, but I think Rillaboom is a better call here. Because we want the Grassy Glide pressure, I think, overall into Feeny. Like, we want to make sure the Feeny is scared. This could be Icy Wind. This could be Madness. I guess it could be Heal Pulse if they want to go for it. Let's see. Landorus staying in? No, Landorus is swapping out. This should be Incineroar. Or Yveltal. That's fine too. I don't mind that one. Okay. Foul Play into their Yveltal should do a decent chunk. Not a bad chunk. And Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Is this Specs? That's Specs. And it looks like Specs. Did way too much damage. Okay. I'm gonna Oblivion Wing their Feeny. They should always swap here. I think that's Specs. It just doesn't... Well, actually, I don't know. It didn't really do that much damage. I'm gonna Oblivion Wing because I do expect the Incineroar swap now. I'm just gonna fake out their Yveltal. I don't think Feeny should stay in. Oh, they did. Oh, wow. Okay. Aggressive. I'm faster than their Yveltal, so I want to say it's a Self-Vest, but I just have no clue. Don't do that much damage to the Feeny at all. Yeah, as they fire off another Gleam, and now my Rillaboom's weakened quite a bit, and my Yveltal's weakened quite a bit. It's not exactly a fortress spot. I maybe pulled that card a little bit too hard of me doing it multiple times here. I mean, it should be fine. I'm gonna go for the Oblivion Wing into the Yveltal slot, and I want to protect here. Yeah, I'm gonna protect here because I think Feeny switching out now would be terrible. Yeah, exactly. If Feeny swapped there and I attack into it and then get screwed, I could have gotten screwed over immensely. Which is why I didn't want to take that that trade-off. So, because if I targeted that and lost my Rillaboom, I don't beat the Feeny. Or I could beat the Feeny, but it's like really difficult, so didn't think it was worth it. Get an Oblivion Wing off into the Yveltal. That does look like it is Assault Vest. I am going to be able to heal a bit. Quite a bit, actually. And they go for Oblivion Wing into the Rillaboom slot. Okay. So this is still scary. Because I took a lot of chip from the Feeny for no really big reason. It's going to be fake out into Yveltal. I just don't know what else you're doing afterward. I'm going to go in Incineroar here, though. Incineroar is just a safe swap. Double up in the Yveltal is the worst case, but it's still not... It's like my best play regardless, because it's not really like a safe mid-ground. So let's see. All right, no fake out. So are they going for Parting Shot or U-turn again? Okay, that's fine. Like, I'm weakening the Yveltal at this rate, which is really nice. And I'm healing back my own Yveltal, which is big. Okay, they're going to heal back as well from my Yveltal? Incineroar, okay. That did a lot. Yeah, to heal back more. Oh, it's Life Orb? The heck? Did not expect Life Orb on that Yveltal because it was just like... Wow, so it's not Assault Vest. It's just bulky, slow Yveltal? Alright. Feeny comes out. This is really, really bad. Specs Mighty Water is gonna really hurt. Okay. I need to check this Yveltal somehow. If I can check Yveltal somehow, I think the combination of Rillaboom plus Kommo wins. So we'll go for Snarl here, and we'll go for a U-turn into their Yveltal. Incineroar is very sacrificial. Lowering their damage output is really important because one, it allows Yveltal to heal less from their Oblivion Wing. Two, the Feeny shouldn't knock out either one of my Pokemon, I think, even with a double up after a Sitrus Berry heal from the Incineroar from Oblivion Wing. Okay. That's pretty big. And the fact you're taking Life Orb recoil is actually really nice. Sitrus Berry heal. Mate, I don't think I go down to Moonblast. Hydro Pump I'd go down to. Just a Gleam, which is fine. Yeah, I am completely safe. Get a U-turn off into their Yveltal. Very, very nice. As I can now go into Rillaboom and get this grassy terrain back on the field. And what this allows me to do, heal back my Rillaboom slowly. Does the Yveltal have an attacking move? Does it have Protect is my question. It never has clicked Protect in this set, which I am a little bit concerned about. I mean, this is still an okay spot at the end of the day. Because now I can go for a Oblivion Wing Fake Out into Yveltal, and the Feeny's at -1 special attack, so Rillaboom does live a Gleam. Incineroar was... yeah, this is Intimidate, so Oblivion Wing does more than foul play. I also go for Glide. Glide would make sense, but I'd rather Fake Out in case the Sucker Punch comes out for some reason. When I see the swap here, this is completely fine. Incineroar or Landorus is both acceptable. It's back in Incineroar. Again, we go back into our own Incineroar. Do you have Protect? It's my question. You have Protect. You do have Protect. Okay, first time we see it. I doubt my Rillaboom. No, Rillaboom should never outspeed Yveltal unless this is min speed Yveltal. My Rillaboom's healthier, which is pretty important. This is always my Incineroar play on Fake Out Oblivion Wing, I guess. I don't have a swap for the Yveltal slot. We're going to go for Oblivion Wing here, and we're going to go out into our Incineroar. If they go hard Feeny, that's a good play on their part. That's still fine by me, because I can still Snarl down the Feeny to allow a survival, which is pretty clutch. And Oblivion Wing, I'm going to be able to heal a bit of damage with my Yveltal. The Fake Out's finally going to come out. Does target my Yveltal. And Oblivion Wing double up. Okay. Into Incineroar, which is fine. Okay. I guess the question is, what does the Yveltal protect here? As I can Fake Out Oblivion Wing again. What's going to happen here? I kind of want to just like U-turn the Incineroar. Like, this is a really long stall war. I'm gonna U-turn the Incineroar, and I'm gonna go for Oblivion Wing into Incineroar as well, because I think their Yveltal is actually pretty low on HP. I don't think they want to risk me Fake Out Oblivion Wing. Yeah. So they're probably gonna Parting Shot again and swap, which is completely fine for me, because I get some HP back on the Incineroar. Maybe what I could have also done was just swap out my Yveltal, go out. But the thing is, I don't want to risk Oblivion Wing into that slot, because there is a chance they did go for Oblivion Wing into Yveltal. A Parting Shot does come out, which makes sense. It is into my Yveltal. So this should be out into Feeny, or... I mean, it should always be Feeny, I think. Landorus just like is a free target for foul play, so I don't get that. Yep, it is Feeny. Okay, we're back to a interesting position. Basically, just got to take it slow. I'm trying to position myself to where I can KO this Yveltal and get in my Kommo for the right position to eventually knock out the Incineroar, and then Rillaboom should be able to clean the game with Grassy Glide. So let's see. What's nice is the Yveltal actually already used its Protect, so I can go for a Glide Oblivion Wing double up. The thing is, I don't know if that actually picks up the knockout, especially if Incineroar comes in again. I really don't want to click Snarl again. I think it's actually worthless too. I'm going to fake out Oblivion Wing the Yveltal and go for as much damage as possible. Okay, nice. Because I am able to get the Oblivion Wing off into this Yveltal. It looks like another one so close. So close. Gleam, okay. I am able to survive both. This is where it gets tricky because I have no idea if I'm KOing the Yveltal. It looks like I do, which is a problem. I think I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna glide here and I'm gonna go for the Oblivion Wing. If they have Sucker Punch, so be it. But nice. I am able to get the glide off into the Feeny, pick up a knockout. That's a huge knockout because that opens up Kommo in so many doors. And let's see if Oblivion Wing knocks out. I think it does. It looks like the damage should, but I could have been wrong. Oh, that was not close at all. Okay. Still an okay spot. Oblivion Wing. Into Rillaboom. We'll pick up a knockout. It's going to heal and then take Life Orb recoil. And then I should be able to swap out my Yveltal. Yeah, this is okay. So I go hard in a Kommo here because I want to swap Yveltal for Incineroar so I can Oblivion Wing. Because we're going to see their Incineroar, which is fine. I wonder if their Incineroar is in range of Body Press at this point. This could be fake out into Yveltal. This is probably fake out Yveltal and Oblivion Wing into one of the slots. I mean, Incineroar is just a safe play for me and just protect my Kommo. Because next turn, I can fake out the Yveltal if Incineroar is alive. And if Incineroar goes down, I just get Yveltal back in and click Oblivion Wing and Body Press, I think. I think Body Press should knock out their Incineroar, but I could be wrong. It depends on their set. So it's going to be Protect on Kommo. Fake out into the Kommo slot, and it's going to be a Oblivion Wing. Okay, into Incineroar, which is fine. It doesn't matter. How much is it recovering compared to Life Orb? Oblivion Wing should KO. I think it's going to come down to Body Press KOing here. Or do I have to double up Incineroar? Do I have to make the double up in Incineroar play? I might have to. Body Press does a lot, and this one's Stab. In Kommo, I have a lot of defense investment on Kommo. But Incineroar is just such a bulky Pokemon. I did Intimidate the Incineroar though, so I should be able to live one attack. Maybe I don't lift Flare, but it's a -1. This is going to be close. I mean, I think I have to go for it at the end of the day. We're going for Oblivion Wing and we're going for Body Press. I mean, I don't think there's like a better play. I definitely click Oblivion Wing here and I definitely click Body Press. We're going to see the Yveltal retreat, which is an interesting play because Lander's coming in. Which means I get more healing from Oblivion Wing? Oh, they think I'm physical Kommo. Okay. This is to cover close combat. Okay. That makes sense. So Oblivion Wing is going to come out into the Landers. I'll pick up a knockout, but healing is pretty big. Like the fact that I'm able to heal with my Yveltal is huge. Body Press. Does this pick up a knockout? It does pick up a knockout. Okay. Is that crit? Nope. Just knocked out. Kommo too good. Oh, battle's going to end. I mean, it's fine. I guess if Landers has Stone Edge. I mean, this play is just very simple for me, right? I should be Oblivion Wing into Yveltal and Body Press into Landers. The only way I risk the loss here is Stone Edge crit, I think. Because this looks like special Landers or Earth Power. I think it's probably Assault Vest based on the Oblivion Wing damage. So it should be like Earth Power, Sludge Bomb, U-Turn. I'd imagine Stone Edge is the last. I'm going to go for Oblivion Wing into the Yveltal slot. And I'm going to Body Press the Landers slot. Because I can't afford them to get another Oblivion. I can't let them get an Oblivion Wing off into the right slot to heal back as I tar down their Lander safely. Like if I protect Kommo and Oblivion Wing the Landers, I could be in trouble, but they're actually going to forfeit the game. I thought there was a shot, but if they get the right target, but maybe they just don't know the speed tier, which does make sense. But oh man, oh, Yveltal mirror is frustrating, but we are able to take that win. But overall, piloting, I just had to pilot. I did make 2 incorrect decisions, I guess, against the Tapu Fini. Like, I made the aggressive play and it worked the first time, but you know, fool them once, not fool me twice. And then they played super aggressive with the Fini afterward, and it worked out for them and put me in a terrible spot. And then I started climbing back slowly and steadily, and basically that's kind of like the thing about this team. You have to play patient, look for your openings with Kommo and the Yveltal and chip away at them to set up for those positions, and luckily we were able to. But yeah, all right, we got a fun team here. The Calyrex Ice Rider plus Intimidate, Torkoal, Oranguru, Whimsicott, and the Landers. So this is pretty interesting. Oh, can I sweep a Kommo? No, there's expanding force pressure. There's a lot of things that go wrong here. So I don't want to go. I kind of want to go Yveltal and Incineroar here. The problem is I don't know if it's weakness policy on the Calyrex. I don't know what item it's going to be. Looks really hard to distinguish right here. So, like, I like Incineroar a lot here as a lead. I like Yveltal as a lead. I like Stack Attack in the back. The problem is I don't know if I like Rillaboom or if I like Kommo, because I'm bringing double Ice Week here against Calyrex, which is not exactly a fun time. I think it would be the Kommo here, if I'm not mistaken. It's just a better swap against a lot of things, but I do have the threat of Sucker Punch, which is really nice. I think I'm gonna go Kommo because it's just a better switch to Torkoal. But we'll see here. This looks like a scary team to match up, actually. The Calyrex Ice Rider, definitely one of the scarier ones, because I didn't exactly build a team that's good against Ice Rider Calyrex. It's not very common. So yeah, this is going to be very scary. I wonder if Kommo can take it on with the right iron defenses, but the thing is, NDD is very scary, so I'd have to take care of it first. Or I see Lander is Whimsicott? Not only expected. Okay, that works out though. Against Incineroar plus my Yveltal. So this is a pretty good option for me. We see Intimidate goes off first, so the Landers has quite a bit of speed here. As Dark Aura is going to activate second, Intimidate's going to activate next. I don't know what the back Pokemon are. Is it going to be the last Pokemon like Torkoal? I kind of want to go for a U-turn plus a Oblivion Wing into Whimsicott. I don't know if the Whimsicott will have Fake Out. That's the problem. But I do really want to go for a U-turn. I don't really care about faking out the Whimsicott because the worst it probably does is Moonblast, which I can heal back from. And I do want to break a potential Focus Sash if it is Focus Sash Whimsicott. I just don't know if it has Protect or not. We'll find out. It does have Protect, okay. So it does have Protect, reveals it here. Landers goes for Earthquake, which is fine. It won't do too much to Incineroar with the Intimidate, and then next turn you do risk breaking the Focus Sash on the Whimsicott. I do take, oh wow, that was quite a bit more damage than I expected. It's Life Orb Landers, that's why, okay. Ooh. Is this Dazzling Gleam Whimsicott is my question. It's Dazzling Gleam Whimsicott, it's actually scary. All right, so that wasn't exactly that great for me. That turn one could have gone way better here. I think I go Kommo anyway, even if it's Dazzling Gleam Whimsicott. Yeah, I do, I think. I don't know if this is Dazzling Gleam or not, but I think the play is just to Oblivion Wing here and go Kommo, unfortunately. Because I think Incineroar is way more useful for Intimidate and stopping Trick Room potentially. So we'll bring out the Kommo right here. Let's see, it's going to be Tailwind coming out. Okay, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. We're gonna see Self-Destruct. Yeah. Wait, why Self-Destruct? It gets Explosion, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it gets Explosion. Oh my, why? Don't tell me it's Jolly Shadow, right? Is it Jolly Calyrex? Oh my goodness, we're gonna find out. What was that? What was that? We're gonna see that's Calyrex and Intimidate, I think. Oh, Oranguru. Is this Brutal Swing? Oh, this is probably Brutal Swing. Is this Brutal Swing Symbiosis? Oh, good lord. We're gonna swap here. We're gonna double swap to Incineroar and Stack Attack. It is my best play here. Because I can Trick Room here at least. So let's see what comes out from my opponent. The Yveltal's probably the most expendable at this point, but Yveltal's still really good. I'm not sure what I want to sack because I like Kommo a lot. It is Brutal Swing. Okay. So it is Policy on the Calyrex. So this is going to be +1 Ice Lands, which I don't know if it knocks out Incineroar. If it does, that's a little bit that's pretty bad for me actually if it does. We'll see here though. Oh god. That's one way how you lose a game. Oh my goodness. Do I have an out? Do I have an out? Kommo Stack Attack. I have no clue. It's Kommo, right? I'm pretty sure it's Kommo here. No, it's the Yveltal. I have to Sucker Punch crit, and even then, I don't even think that knocks out. What the heck? It's Choice Banded Fang. Wait, hold on. If it's Choice Banded, I don't know if it's max speed or not. Okay, we're gonna go Kommo here. Okay, I think I know what my best odds are. It's going for a double protect here. Like, I don't need the double protect here specifically. I just need to stall out to where Yveltal gets a foul play and potentially just knocks out the Calyrex. The problem is I don't know if the Oranguru has ally switch too. I'm assuming it has ally switch, but we'll see. Okay, we're just gonna see Instruct Glacial Lance. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. This was crazy. Glacial Lance, double up. Okay, I mean basically what we expect here. I need specifically Stack Attacker to get the double protect. Actually, if I get the double, I fail. I think I need Stack Attacker to get the protect the most. I'm gonna go for Body Press here, and hope we. If we had Wide Guard, this would be so good, but we don't have Wide Guard, unfortunately. Stack Attacker does get the double. Okay, that could save us. Okay, they go for Instruct again. Okay. All right, it's Predict Ally Switch this time around now. So the reason I did this is because on the last turn of Tailwind, this is the last turn of Tailwind, right? Yeah, it should be the last turn of Tailwind. The last turn of Tailwind, Oranguru could have went for Trick Room, and if they eliminate Stack Attacker, that means that I could potentially just like could have just lost to the Glacial Lance afterward after Stack Attacker faints. So having that double protect is a really good option here. We'll go into Yveltal. All right, I'm reading the ally switch because your realistic play, I think, is the ally switch. Foul play should knock out the Calyrex here. It's gonna come down to ally switch. I don't have another play. It's either Oranguru ally switch has ally switch and clicks it, or it doesn't, or you know, some mix in between. Just go for it. Show me ally switch. I know how these gimmicks play. Foul play comes out, should knock out Calyrex. Easy. Get out of here. Get out of here. I've seen this story way too many times. Rock Slide gets good chip onto Oranguru, but this game's over because yeah, I don't think Oranguru's win. So we'll go for a, I don't know what we go for. I think Snarl and Jarball. I mean, it's probably gonna be forfeit anyway. Rating ally switches feels so good, but why Self-Destruct? It gets Explosion unless it lost Explosion this gen. I don't think it does. Maybe they want to keep my poke. Oh, so I actually just realized why they have Self-Destruct now. So they have Self-Destruct because they want your Pokemon to live on purpose. They don't want knockouts. They just want the free switch. And then they want to get the double boost from the Calyrex. Oh my god, running Self-Destruct Landers just for that purpose is actually insane. But yeah, turn 1 didn't go well. Turn 2 obviously didn't go well. it didn't go well until I just read the allies, which I was basically, that's all the game really came down to, was that one turn. It didn't even matter. I got the double protect on Sagataka since the Trick Room never happened from Marangu, which I thought could have been a potential option. It was literally just that, and yeah, just able to read it and catch it off guard. But when you see this kind of thing happen multiple times, you kind of just like get a feeling to it. And that is going to be the end of Kommo-o Yveltal. Very fun. Kommo is one of my favorite Pokemon. I've been messing around with it on even other teams, and it's been an extremely fun Pokemon to use. And yeah, it just is really fun with no max airstreams that we have to worry about. But yeah, make sure, again, if you haven't already, if you want to try out this team, run the code 2 weeks to grab it. Make sure you do it while you can. There's a paste bin down below if you have missed out that chance. But otherwise, check out the team builder that will be coming out. It will be coming out in the next couple of days, which will showcase my thought process when I was building this team. And of course, if you haven't already, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, and check me out on my other social medias. It really does help out, like my Twitch channel where I do live stream, my Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you go give those a follow. But otherwise, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people. And until we battle again, I'll catch y'all later.